One of the most obvious changes in the American life and landscape between 1904 and 1925 was the rapid growth of the automobile industry. By the 1920s, gas stations were so common, people really could drive cars most places and expect to be able to refuel at several places along the way. With more than 15,000 gas stations in the 1920s, the United States topped the world. Before the 1920s, the majority of stations that existed were little more than rough buildings that served the single function of providing gasoline. In the 20s, however, competition between major oil companies ignited the push to create brand loyalty among customers by adopting distinctive corporate logos and slogans, standardizing stations, and adding new services like oil checks and auto repair. Magnolia Oil became a household name in Texas during the 1920s for this reason. The new and improved service stations were outfitted with pumps accentuated with colorful enamel paint. Customers could easily identify the different oil companies by the standardized looks of their service stations. At any West Texas filling station in 1925, an attendant would use the handle on the side of the pump to force gasoline into the glass container at the top, carefully checking the measurements on the side to see how much the customer was purchasing. Once the correct amount of the liquid was visible, the attendant depressed the lever on the hose, letting gravity drain the gasoline into the waiting automobile. Inside the building, the station owners had to maintain sufficient tools and equipment to work on all varieties of cars and farm machinery. The filling station was more than simply a place to purchase fuel. It was the new social gathering place for men.